Happy New Year, everybody! It is 2019. Everybody, you guys made it through 2018, which is awesome, I guess. But with 2019 comes the New Year's resolutions, and that's what I want to talk to everybody about today. How I personally set my New Year's resolutions and what they are. These goals are bigger than I could even dream of, and there's a point behind that, and that's what I want to talk about today. So let's get into it.
We ain't dead yet.
So 2018 recap, I had a few goals set out for myself, all including getting my real estate license, which I did, sticking to a diet, which I definitely did not, but I am much healthier than I was at the beginning of the year, which is awesome. And things like just monetary goals on where I wanted to be financially, which I was able to achieve, which I'm super happy about. But this year is about bigger, better things and more things that make me genuinely happy. So that's what we're going to go. So let me get out my phone real quick. I have a huge board in my living room with mine and my wife's goals on there. I just didn't feel like bringing it in and taking it down because it's really big and I didn't have anywhere to put it. But we'll go over the goals that I have set for this year. So like I said, my goals are pretty wild. I like to set goals that are way out of my expectation just so I know that I can achieve the goal that's in the back of my mind that I want to achieve. For example, let's say I was to set, $100,000 is my next year's income. Yeah, I'd probably work and I'd probably get close to that $100,000, but let's say I set $500,000 as my next year's income. You bet I'm going to work 10 times harder and most likely exceed that $100,000 original goal that I was planning to set. This is a method that I learned from Grant Cardone. It's been super effective for the last couple years in my life. So, I just roll with it. Let's get into my goals though. First goal of 2019 is close 10 real estate deals. That does not sound like a lot, especially if you're a real estate agent, but I'm a brand new real estate agent. So I want to set a pretty modest goal because I'm working on a bunch of other things outside of real estate as well. So close 10 real estate deals in 2019. I think that's a pretty fair goal, but I've seen people that set, one real estate deal or 2 real estate deals for the year in their first year. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to close at least double digits in the real estate market this year. Number 2 is pay off all of my credit card debt. So if you know me, great. You know that my wife and I got married last year. If you don't know me, my wife and I got married last year. And I spent a pretty heavy amount on our honeymoon because we went to Paris for a trip. So I want to focus on paying all of that off as quick as I can in the new year. And that's me being completely transparent. That's what I'm going to be this whole year. So paying off all credit card debt is something that would not only make me feel great inside, but it'll definitely secure a lot of these other goals. Next is upload 1 YouTube video per week. This is a pretty reasonable goal for me. I tried doing the full-time YouTube thing last year and uploading 3 videos a week, and it took a mental wear on me. I spent a bunch of money on YouTube videos that I really didn't need to do because I thought it was what I needed to do. I wasn't focused on enjoying things that I liked. So this year's videos are going to be focused mainly around this goal list that I'm setting out right now, but just doing things that I thoroughly enjoy rather than, creating some ridiculous challenge that I thought would be funny. The next goal, this is a huge one for me. I set in the year of 2019 that I will purchase an Audi R8. This is a dream car of mine, not the V8 one, the V10 one, Daily Driven Exotics, Damon Fryer, Dave. Sorry, your car's not a supercar, it's a V8. But yeah, I'm going to set a V10 Audi R8. I've already been looking at them for about 4 months now, and I figured out exactly what price point I need to be at to afford it, as well as how I can purchase one and do a car hack, and purchase one, drive it for the year, and not lose any money on it, be able to sell it for the same value that I bought it for. So I'll probably make a video on that once I actually get the car and what my plans are with it. But I'm calling by the end of 2019, I will have an Audi R8. This next one is pretty funny. Only black coffee. I did a calculation last week, I want to say, where I added up how many calories I use with half and half if I drank coffee 7 days a week for 365 days a year. The number will shock you. It was like 44,000 calories I consume in just half and half every single year. So cutting that out, getting it out of there. And we're just sticking to black coffee because I like coffee. I like the taste of it. Just something about having, a sweet, sugary drink in the morning that I'm sure if you're a coffee drinker, you're guilty of as well. Moving on to the next one, I have read 12 books. I like reading motivational books. I like reading books on how I can better myself. So my goal is to read 12 books, 1 a month, whether that be audiobook form or just paperback reading book. I think I can definitely get this done, especially if I just listen to them on my drives to in and out of work every single day. I can get a chapter done and, knock out a book. Next one, visit 3 different states and 1 country this year. This is a goal that my wife and I set together. We want to travel a little bit more. We went to Paris. It was cool. I did my deed and I tried to learn some French phrases before we went there so I didn't sound like a complete American. But every time I tried to use French, they made fun of me. Then I started speaking English and they made fun of me. So it was just mean. I don't know. But definitely want to get one international trip into there. I'm pushing for Dubai. My wife really wants to go to Punta Cana. But we'll see who wins. All right, next one. Start drop shipping again. Like I said, I'm infatuated with all ways of making money, and drop shipping amazes me. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there that are killing it in the drop shipping game, and I tried it for like 3 or 4 months last year, and I was successful with it. Like I set a goal that I wanted to pay for my plane ticket back to Ohio whenever I flew back to see my friends, and within a month I was able to make enough money to pay for that plane ticket, which is super cool. But I want to make sure I can create and generate month-over-month income like these guys are doing it to kill it. Next one is a huge one for me. I want to write and release 1 song per month, or 12 total, because right now I don't have the things that I want to actually write the song, so January may be kind of a bust, but I'm going to write 12 songs total in 2019. We got 2 more here. So we have gym 3 to 5 times per week. This one's really not that big of a deal for me. I set this one mainly for when I come back from like a trip or a work outing or something like that. Or when I go on a work outing, so that I'm still held liable to it. That's my biggest problem. I have no problem going to the gym. I've been going to the gym for like 2 years consistently, 3 to 5 times a week. But every once in a while when I get back from a vacation or when I get back from visiting somewhere for work, you have that transition period where you're on the vacation and you're not working out. And then you come back and you're like, I can give it a few more days till the new week or something like that. And I don't want to have that. I want to hold myself liable to, if I'm traveling, I'm going to be working out. When I get back, I'm going to be working out. So that's why that goal is set there. But yeah, I'm super excited to share these goals with you guys. I have one more big one, and that is to get to 10,000 YouTube subscribers. Right now, I don't even know how many I have, like 40 or something like that. I'm brand new at this. So I want to get to 10,000 YouTube subscribers. And with that comes needing to make consistent content. So hopefully I will find my niche here soon when it comes to the YouTube platform. Like I said, I watch all sorts of stuff. I watch anywhere from daily driven exotics like car vlogs to Graham Stephan, like, financial stuff, to Tom Ferry real estate stuff, Brian Casella, to Cody Sperber investor real estate stuff, like Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon. I watch a bunch of YouTube. That's all I watch. My wife actually gets mad at me because she wants to watch normal TV and I'm just watching YouTube. So I have a lot of inspiration to pull from, and I really, really hope that not necessarily that I have to find a niche, like I said, but that hopefully I could incorporate all of those inspirations and all of those, things that I watch on a daily basis into one sort of channel. And I think that I could do that by making that channel focus around, getting these goals. So I'm super excited to see where this year takes us, and I'm really excited to bring you guys along with me. Again, this channel is going to be of full transparency. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of family in it because I have my wife, and we have our baby boy who just turned 1 year old. So a lot of that is going to be documenting him as well, our adventures as we go on. I plan on taking these trips as a family. So yeah, should be extremely fun to bring you guys along. The next part of this. So I set my yearly goals, right? I created something called Win the Day. It's not, I probably didn't create it, but it's new to me and I thought I created it. But I created something called the Win the Day list. It's kind of like a to-do list or a checklist, but with more accountability focus into it. So this is the Win the Day list. So there are 7 daily goals on this list. Underneath it, there are which yearly goal those 7 daily goals pertain to, so that there's more accountability into it, and you make sure you're doing things for the right reason. Underneath that, there's how many I completed out of those 7 days, and then if the goals were not completed, why not? Give an excuse. You'll find when you make excuses with yourself, you get a lot of realization like, wow, what am I doing? I could totally have done, that. I could have totally went to the gym today, but I made a horrible excuse that I had to write down on a piece of paper and stare at. And other than that, we have our signature, and then I have different quotes each day from inspirations of me. This one's from Gary Vaynerchuk. It says, we are in control of the one asset that we all give the most F words about, and that is time. So, motivation for the day. After that, I also have the daily goal planner. So this is simple stuff if you've ever time blocked your life. This is a time block, 24 hours from 7 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. So yeah, I'm going to write down every single day before I go to bed or when I get up in the morning before I get started what my goals are for the day, how I'm going to get to those goals, and fit it all in there and have a plan for the day. You'll find that if you are putting it on paper, you have a lot more chance of getting it done because it's staring right in your face all day. So basically what I do is I carry these two things around all day with my handy dandy highlighter and pen, and I can cross things off as I go with the highlighter. And make sure that I'm achieving those goals. And again, if all those goals that I'm setting on the daily basis relate to my yearly goals, who's to say I'm not going to get there this year? But yes, that is my 2019 goals. I'm super excited. Share your 2019 goals below with me. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, this is going to be a completely transparent. If I fall flat on my face, you're going to see it. I'm going to be honest about it. So many people that I know try to hide like they're being unsuccessful and stuff like that. I'm not about that. I'm about putting myself out there to let you know, I'm not there yet, but I'll be there. Right now, we are a normal family, and we live normally. We can't afford much. We're just living in a house, but we're gonna get there. We both have that mindset. My wife and I both have that mindset of what we know we deserve, and I have the work ethic. I know I do to achieve everything. It's always been a come up since right now. So gonna continue growing. Gonna keep going. But that is my 2019 goals, guys. Thank you so much. I believe I'm meeting with my friend Danny Chips today. He's actually from Los Angeles. We grew up in the same town in Ohio of like 1,000 people. So he's in Arizona. He was here for a music festival that unfortunately I couldn't go to, but I'm super excited. I get to go see him before he leaves today. So I'll probably take you guys along with that. First though, we gotta get changed. I'm in my gym clothes still because I just got back from the gym and I am smelly. I stink. Okay, yeah. All right, here's the first book that I'm going to be reading in January too. Just so everybody knows, it's The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. I've had it for a little bit now. I just never got around to actually starting it. So I'm super excited for that. But we are off to hang out with Mr. Danny Chips. I have about a 45-minute drive. Obviously, I'm not going to make you guys go through all that pain, so I will cut to some B-roll. Let's do it. Hey.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. All right, everyone, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Sorry for the shortness with Danny. I was just catching up with him since he was coming in from out of town. But if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to drop a like below and subscribe to the channel. Remember, one of my 2019 goals is 10,000 subscribers, so let's freaking knock that out. And I want you guys to drop your 2019 goals below as well too. I want to see what you're up to, what your aspirations are for the year. So let's get to it. I will see you next week with another video. Until then, enjoy your week and have a great rest of your day too. Close at least double digits. I want to be able to close at least double digit. I want to be able to close at least double digit. I can't say digits.